What's good? We are fucking back. All right, let's go. We don't have time to waste. We don't got time.
No time.
We just straight up fucking
Volcon out
Volcon
here.
Volcon time. We got no time. Dude, let's fucking get right into it. So this is a recap for UFC 248. And just kind of the events that have surrounded it. It was an eventful weekend.
Sure was.
I mean, yeah, it came with a lot. So let's fucking I don't know. Do you got a preference on where to get started at somewhere?
Let's start with the fights or the news or the. I guess fights first, probably.
Yeah, just get right into the fights. Yeah,
might as well.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Do you want to start from kind of like our favorites and then talk about the other ones?
I think we just go through pretty much the prelims on. Like they're just all good fights. Like through pretty well. Just might as well start the first fight.
Yeah, we can touch on them.
Yeah, first fight on the prelims, like Mearshart, right? So.
Oh, the boy. I mean, yeah, fucking Gerald. I'm
Gerald
always
himself.
on fucking Gerald's side, man. But yeah, that kid is a fucking kid. I mean, Jesus Christ, looks like he's 55. But
Definitely.
Yeah, but he's won me so much money on being just like, why is he constantly fucking plus money? That guy, like, no espèce whatsoever.
Zero.
For Gerald.
None.
Yeah.
None. No. And yeah, it was a back and forth fight at first, and he really like separated himself when he started digging that hook to the body, that rear hook. It really started to look like Darren was starting to fucking.
And that was funny because I was just like, like when I was watching that, I was just like, oh yeah, DC knows all about that shit or whatever. Because I think DC pointed it out. He was just like, he's like, oh yeah, he's starting to eat a lot of those left hooks to the body there, and he's like, those will start to weigh on you. I was just like, well, fuck, if anybody knows about it. And
I think he even made a comment on that. He's like, I know a thing or two about that.
Then later on in the fight, he was just like, I know about that. He's like, that shit'll gas you.
For sure.
Yeah,
like getting that fucking Anderson Silva front kick to the.
Remember that one? Yeah.
You got fucking like a little. Slow down on that. And that's a 40-year-old spider. Like,
fucking
10 days notice.
Yeah, fucking Mearshart getting that another sub dub.
Yeah. Yeah, way to fucking just take over at the end there. I mean, he got even wobbled right before he got that finish.
Yeah, which was interesting, but he did a great job in that fight, I found, for just like, he just was literally just keeping, like, just throwing just straight 1-2s at him. He was so much longer, so much taller.
Yeah.
He was just like, he would just throw that jab out, and like, even if he wasn't necessarily making contact with it, it's just like kind of like a range, and he just stayed at that range for most of the fight, and was kind of just like, and eventually kind of wore on Win. But I mean, Win actually lasted a lot longer than I thought with his cardio.
He did well. No, like, he looked good, but it was just like, it was so apparent that it was a 5'6" guy fighting like a 6'1" guy.
Yeah,
the reach was huge, and Gerald just he used it and made it. Use that advantage pretty much, and just wore him down. And yes, those body shots I think really turned it for him. Like just that he was throwing that rear hook to the body of Win, and Win almost countered a couple times. He landed a couple overhands on him, but Gerald was just consistently banging that in for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, the boy fucking gets it done.
DC-esque.
Yeah. If only a Stipe fucking was as good as Gerald, then maybe there'd be a comparison. But okay, so then fucking right after the boy, which I didn't even really look too much into before this. There was already too much going on for the week. I'm not gonna fucking do a deep dive on fucking who the goddamn 6-0 Rodolfo Vieira is, but I mean, holy shit. Okay, number one. Now this is number one. Do you think that he was currently, recently, or had previously in the past done any form of body enhancement pill, steroids, stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sure, like, that's the thing, jiu-jitsu, like, I was saying on the weekend, I think, like, they test, like, on the day of the tournament, and, like, I beat JJF, like, the highest level shit, just on that one day of the tournament, and that's the only piss test you're gonna do, so...
Yeah. You know, you've been doing it for a while, you might... But,
when guys get caught doing steroids in jiu-jitsu, it's like...
So what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
But holy fuck, like that, I was not expecting that. I mean, a guy comes in there with a better body than fucking Romero? What's going on here?
Yeah, he was jacked up. He's not like young either. He's like
What?
I don't
mid-30s?
Yeah, something like that. I think it's he didn't get to MMA until like kind of after like he competed a ton in jiu-jitsu. So yeah, a little late, but hey, he's doing it now. Anyways, he had a win over Oscar Piota in the UFC before this one, and then by submission, another one now by a nice sub. You know, he like. There were only like I think like 8 strikes thrown maybe in that fight, but one of them closed his eye up pretty good there. Like that thing fucking.
Oh my, yeah. Well, yeah, he was rocked after that.
Yeah, that was close, but yeah, got to the ground, got to mount, and just immediately started isolating that fucking head and arm, and yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty much, pretty much.
That arm was across on the other side of his head, the fucking was over. No chance there for Safarov.
Yeah. I mean, he looked like he was like fucking like just. He was just like, oh fuck, like.
Yeah,
as
soon as they hit the ground, yeah, because like he gave up his back for a second too. I think he didn't fully give it up. I think he was kind of tight to the cage, so Vieira only got like one hook in, but yeah, then ended up rolling over and gave up that mount.
Cinched it.
Yeah. Cinched
her. Yeah, so hold on, I gotta turn my shit down a little bit. Okay, there we go.
On from there, yeah, we got Mr. Olympian himself.
Oh yeah, the kid.
Marco Madsen versus Austin Hubbard.
Yeah.
Fun fight.
Well, yeah, it got good towards the end.
Yeah. I mean, it was just a good show for Madsen the first couple rounds. Like, he really did dominate. Like, he got tagged a couple times on the feet, but just always got to those takedowns, got to control, or at least he would just basically just kept Hubbard's back against the fence.
Yeah.
The majority of the fight, and yeah, just controlled like that and looked good. But yeah, that third round, Hubbard came out and really started letting go. Like, his corner was just urgent.
Well, yeah.
You know, he was getting up too. Like, even after Madsen was taking him down, he was still getting back to his feet. So that's what his corner was saying too, if I recall correctly. It was, yeah, you know, you're able to get up. You have to let something go now. And once he really started letting those knees go, which, you know, it's like, oh, you gotta be kind of careful or whatever. But once he started letting them go, like it like Madsen didn't really have an answer for him.
Well, the boys were actually saying that, I think, yeah, DC and Joe were saying during the fight, they were just like, there's like, what's the worst case scenario if you fucking let the shit fly? It's like, oh, you're gonna end up on your, like, getting taken down on your back. It's just like, well, we're already getting there anyway, so fucking just start letting some shit go. And like, I mean, yeah. It's like, I mean, it's kind of the option at this point when you're facing a wrestler like that. It's like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
yeah, it's like, you know, almost kind of like he respected the wrestling a bit too much in the early goings, like in the first round or two. Like, he was just way too worried about getting taken down. Like, and yeah, you gotta be careful.
But yeah,
you know,
he was getting taken down anyway, so that's what like they were saying.
Yeah, at that point,
it's just like, man, I know you're worried about it, but it's gonna happen. Clearly, what we've from what we've seen.
But I mean, fighting a guy like that, going into it, you know, if he gets on you, you're going to get taken down. Yeah. There's a very good chance, you know, you kind of have to be confident in your ability to get back up, and that's going to allow you to really like actually sit down and throw some strikes, you know, so you can't be too cautious about, oh fuck, what if I could put on my back? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're probably gonna. Yeah, he's a fucking silver medalist in Greco.
It's
so
more
like,
than likely gonna happen. So, and not even more than likely, it's going to. So let's just.
Yeah, you pretty much have to be like, it's going to.
So let's talk. I mean, as that, okay, that's already understood. Now let's go from there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the boy gets it done in the decision, and then the fucking kid comes back. Sugar Sean, man, fucking awesome. And dude, you wouldn't have seen it, but his Instagram story he was posting afterwards was fucking hilarious. Him and his boys were so high, just fucking around in the hotel room and in the hotel in general. Like they were just so baked fucking in the hotel, just doing dumb shit, like and just laughing their fucking heads off. Funny. It was hilarious. I'm sure. It was fucking so funny. But his performance,
goddamn,
not bad for a 2-year layoff.
Not bad.
Him and fucking Magny came back and fucking,
I was going to say, it was a night of layoffs, like, bouncing back, so. No, it looked good, as always. Yeah. A lot of feints, like, just so many fucking feints, and just giving, you know, and has so many looks, it just became a problem, you know, and finish it with that beautiful fucking 1-2 feint into the head kick. And
then that fucking, I mean, honestly, there's not many things that I find so brutal yet so beautiful than that's why I hate fucking rewatching, but I also kind of secretly enjoy it, is the fucking punch Romero threw on Rockhold. Like, there's just something that's so fucking like devastatingly brutal to me, but for some reason is so satisfying. It's just those fucking the guys on the ground or just some shit like that, and just digging a fucking uppercut like that, and catches somebody with that is just like, oh shit.
That Rockhold one was like just rough to watch because Rockhold was like against the cage. His arms were at his side, you know, like. At least Quinones, it was like if he didn't follow up with that, Quinones could have got back to his feet. It could have been a problem. Yeah, you know? But one of the nice.
And like his hands were still there, but it got through. But just it's something with just the big dig and just fucking like there's so much power that goes into
when somebody's like on all fours, you know, it's like it's like in lieu of a soccer kick. Like there's nothing more fuck you can do than.
You could just generate so much force for that, and it's just wild. But I love it.
That was awesome.
Yeah. And of course. I mean, holy shit! Does it in 2 minutes after a 2-year layoff.
Yeah, big.
Looks fucking great.
Quick turnaround. I'm thinking.
Yeah. Where do you see him going next? Well, even Dana was just like, I'm fucking calling. I want this kid back in. Like, I mean, I just hope that it doesn't get crazy.
No, give him another.
He doesn't throw like we don't like wolves. Like let's relax.
No,
let's relax.
Yeah, he's still been off 2 years. You know, obviously great performance. Did everything you need to. Step up for sure, but not. Don't be throwing him somebody ranked like at this point. You
sometimes
know,
like, sometimes people jump the gun, and like Dana looks so excited about this fight and like the performance and everything that he was even like at the event. There was like clips and videos of him saying he's just like I want to get him back in there. He's like I was actually on the phone with the. He's like, I want to get him back in there as quick as possible. And it's just like, I just hope we don't go fucking crazy with it. And like, because it happens. Sure. It's happened.
Oh, it happened. It's so hard to say though, you know, because you don't know until the fight happens. And if it's like a close fight where the guys are evenly matched, you know, and this shit, then it's like, oh, that fight did make sense, you know? And but then sometimes guys just get caught and it's what it is. And it's like, why the fuck would they throw him to him? You know, it's like, well, it's kind of way it goes, you know. You get like an Alex Hernandez versus Dariush, which like might look like at first like, oh fuck, was like that's a tough matchup for Hernandez, you're thinking, right? But then he comes out and puts him away in the first round. It's like, well, shit. No, I guess it made perfect sense, you know.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, we'll see though. I think they'll give him another lower rank guy like really soon, just to get another win, and then maybe a bit more time off, and then somebody a little further up, you know, somebody to catapult off.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who you got? Any names in mind in that division right now for the next?
Honestly, not even really. I don't even really. Yeah.
No, he just needs another fight right now. I think. Like, just needs somebody.
I mean, I think we're just like because it's almost like a fucking hard reset for these past 2 years. Like the people that have been fans and are like actual like real deep fans know who he is, but you're gone for 2 years. Like. For the people that barely pay attention, tune in every once in a while. 2 years is a fucking long time. A lot's happened. Yeah. And there's like, I mean, his name isn't out there as much anymore, obviously. It's not like they're following who's fucking popped for USADA. Like, like the broad audience. So, I think now is just kind of like a hard reset where it's just like, all right, now let's just start throwing him fights, getting him in there, getting his name out there more. And he's getting like good positions on a big pay-per-view where he's headlining the prelim. So keep doing it. Do it that way. Yeah. Put him in the good spots against fucking, decent fighters that are ranked or like have similar records and.
Exactly, you know,
similar fights. I mean,
all the USADA bullshit sucks. You know, you just think of where he'd be at right now if he was on that Conor Khabib card and got a crazy finish on that card, and like where it could have led and where it could have gone.
But we're where we're at, so let's fucking do. Let's do it that way. Just keep giving him good spots, and I mean that's a pretty big card. I don't understand Khabib Conor was the fucking, but like. Two years later, he still came back. It's not like they gave him a fucking like, all right, we'll give you a fight night headliner that 3 people are gonna watch.
No, exactly. I mean, it was a good move. The end of the prelims before the pay-per-view card.
Yeah,
on a big enough card and
big enough. That was a bit decent enough. There's people that normally don't text me about fights, and so that's when I can kind of gauge whether the people actually fucking give it like are watching or not.
It's a China draw with all this coronavirus talk.
Yeah, man.
People are interested.
Yeah. Well, actually, Zhang Weili's fucking a global superstar, so I don't know. Yeah. Actually, people didn't even know fucking Israel or Yo were fighting. They kept texting me. They're just like, "Wow, you see this this fucking Zhang Weili girl?" There's like, she's fighting this weekend. They're like, "Fuck, man." There's like, I got my whole family coming over. It's a big. We haven't watched a fight ever together, but I don't know. This one feels huge.
Yeah,
if she wins, as far as I'm aware, if she wins, coronavirus is done. We're all free.
Yeah, Joanna is the living embodiment of coronavirus.
Yeah, so like if she got through her, then we're all free. We're good.
And people are saved. All those cruise ships can come back to shore.
Yeah. And now we're okay with the Asians again. We're not all gonna look at them even weirder than we did before. We're gonna
swarm people and stomp on them because we're worried we might get coughed on.
There's so many people that are just like, it's like, oh, Vancouver's like Asians. Ooh, seems probably bad for the whole coronavirus, eh? It's just like, no, we're pretty good. I think we had like 8 cases.
Ontario has more.
Ontario's got over 3 times the amount.
Yeah, like fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's just so funny how like it just gives people an excuse to be racist.
Oh yeah,
just
like,
ooh, yeah, the Asians, huh? Yeah, that's probably rough over there. It's been fine.
Yeah, just all fucking motherfuckers like, oh, Vancouver, eh? So Asians.
I know.
Like, yeah, sure. What about them?
So, anyways, yeah. Since we live in Vancouver, there's a bunch of Asians. I was very happy for Zhang to beat coronavirus. And
I was a little bummed. Obviously, I'm a fucking Joanna fanboy, but it was such a close fight.
Okay, well, we'll get to that. We're
not even there yet.
We are just starting the main card now. So the boy, the real cowboy, the one that doesn't quit. Versus Max Payne. And decision. The boy gets it done. Alex Oliveira.
Yeah, worked through it, and that was a fun fight,
Yeah, man, every single one of these was a fucking goddamn, like, so much fun, pretty much.
Yeah, I was saying that before the co-main even started. I was like, every fight has been good tonight. Like, there wasn't one slow fight all night.
Not having a single flop on a pay-per-view is like, I mean, in organizations' lives, how many times does that fucking happen? Where they're just like, oh my God, everything went right tonight. That's fucking, like, what is,
yeah, like, even, like, the prelims, like, 3 out of 4 fights got finished. Like, main
and even the decisions were fun decisions.
Like Mark Madsen Hubbard was fucking just fun. And we had Giga versus Jamal Emmers on the early ones. And that was fun. And before that, fucking, what's that Mongolian feller's name? Why is it fucking
the early?
Yeah, the first. I think it was the first fight of the night.
Oh, fucking Baccarel or whatever.
Baccarel, Baccarel, or however it's pronounced. But yeah, he had that
Mongolian. Yeah, Joe fucking kicks off a thing. He's just like, I've been reading a lot about the Mongolians and Genghis Khan. Like, whoa, Joe,
so
hold on, hold on. The event just started. Let's fucking let's take it down a notch. And then fucking what was it? And then like. DC, I think, got a little fucking crazy right after that. It was just like, holy shit. Oh, no, it was Chael that got crazy after that.
Oh, dude, Chael was fired the
Chael
fuck
was
up.
fucking coked out of his mind.
He was rolling.
His sentences were 2 minutes long with no breaks in between. Just
he was going.
Fire.
Going. And
I was just like, man, everyone is on some shit tonight.
Yeah, but even like you were saying, like DC2 is even like, he was like going pretty good. And I was fucking looking at the desk. I'm like, there's just a can of Monster sitting there. I'm like, DC's gonna be rolling tonight. We're fucking.
It was sugar free, bro. It was sugar free.
That's that hitter. You don't even get the sugar to slow down the fucking.
Yeah, it's just straight vitamins to the dome. Just
you need some B12, dog. I got 300% of your daily intake right here.
Yeah, just fucking good. It's just, it's not even like, it's just the low. It's just literally the chemical B12. It's not fucking actually derived from anything. It's just the chemical B12. They just fire it in there. It's just like,
not even sponsored.
Take this to the dome.
And just ready to go. Yeah.
Fuck.
Holy fuck. Yeah.
Fuck did we get on that? Oh yeah, talking about the Mongolians. Yeah. But so then back to fucking the kid, Neil Magny, which I didn't go with my gut on this one. Fortunately, I didn't bet on it, but somebody they asked me for a long shot parlay that I threw in fucking Li Jingliang, but all my DraftKings picks, I picked fucking Magny on all of them. So I thought it was gonna be Magny, but then when somebody asked me about fucking making a bet, I was just like, I went fucking against the kid. So I feel like an idiot for that.
Yeah.
Should have went with my gut, fucking Neil Magny. And no especially in the fucking betting lines. 0.
No, but it's almost just a shitty one to bet on. I mean, unless you're sure of it, because it is a long layoff and ring rust, like, it's real for some people. Like, some guys can just fucking take 2 years off and come back unaffected. Yeah. And, like, looking fresher almost, you know, like Magny and, like, even, like, Sugar, like, tonight, like, last night. Like,
yeah, just, like, taking care of injuries, fucking train new skills. Like, actually got time to, like, I don't know, sit back and, I guess, assess and fucking Yeah, you can't write it. Like, that should be a pick'em fight. Like, there's shit. Why? I don't know why they even, like, take chances on shit like that. Yeah. You know, it's like, it's just a tough one to call, like, to know how the fuck that's gonna go. Because Magny, you look back and he was like at one point was at the top of the division, like at welterweight. Fought some fucking real motherfuckers.
Yeah, they were saying fucking beat Lombard when that shit was just like when he was coming in, just looking like a indestructible tank.
Yeah, how do you even? Yeah, like how do you punch? Beat a lot of really good guys. So. Yeah, it is weird. Like, even, I get the layoff. You might lean slightly Lee, but I don't know. It's crazy he was that heavy. Yeah. And then, holy shit. The fucking Dariush versus fucking Close fight. Close. Yeah, that shit was wild. Whoa. What? Holy fuck. What was going... Like, for that whole, like, 30 seconds, it was just like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, it was interesting. Oh, he's rocked. Oh, he's rocked. Oh, he's rocked again. Oh, shit, he knocked him out. And, like, the first round, it looked, like, calculated. Like, Dariush, like, got on Close's back. And got the body triangle, rode out. He had a couple close attempts at a choke, you know. He was feeding that arm through, and Close was fighting the fucking... And so, so based off of that round, I felt like I was just like, oh, okay, well, this is kind of going to be the theme for the fight. Darius is going to just kind of control him, you know, and fucking Close is going to have to work him off his back the entire time or like whatever the hell. And then Close just fucking rocks him and the whole fight switches on a dime and it's just fucking the boys swinging. Yeah. And oh my God. Yeah. Like Darius got hurt, like visibly, like wobbled. Like I was surprised he like even was able to throw a good punch after that, but Close rolled up on him hard, like came at him and just got a little excited with it and came crashing in, but fuck Darius clapped back and damn, that was a wild ass finish. Fuck. It was interesting and I don't know, it was close for Darius even in the first round. Like he had that rear naked just about locked up and Close, like he grabbed a couple fingers. Like it looked like it when the fight was happening, and then Darius, like even the post fight, he was like, well, you know, I kind of he's like, no, fuck. He didn't want to make excuses, which I just like respect. But I thought I saw a Close grab. It was like either 2 fingers or 1 finger. Can't grab fingers? You can grab 3. I'm pretty sure in MMA it's 3 is the minimum. Like you have to grab 3, but you can't like grab 1 or 2 and just like try and bend them off. Yeah. Okay. So 3, you got enough strength. You got enough. Yeah. 3's a little grippier. So all right. But there was a little bit of that, but there were a couple close choke attempts, but it didn't really matter in the end of it. Yeah, that was fucking awesome. That was so much fun. And then best minute of the night. Get into the absolute fucking heater, the goddamn people's main event, main event of the year so far. Goddamn Zhang Weili and Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Holy shit. Yeah, it definitely fight of the year at this point. Fuck, that's early obviously, but that's that shit was so crazy. I mean fucking hell. Like, and I mean whatever. When it comes to a decision, especially a split, the thing that sucks out of the whole thing, out of something so great, is just people fucking arguing back and forth or taking different sides on who won and who not. It's like at that point it doesn't fucking matter, man. Yeah. It's just like, I mean, that was just like, that's like just like the same thing with like Israel and like Calvin. At that point it's just like, wow, fucking, you know what? That was awesome. Well, even that one I felt like there was more. Yeah, no. It's similar, but I think Adesanya, like he actually put Kelvin down more, and like that was even further. Like this one, further. Was like, I'm just saying, like this when it comes more like this, more like a John Jones, Dominic Reyes. Like
This is closer to that. No, scoring wise, it's closer.
Yeah, but that one wasn't like
it's tough.
It wasn't a fight like that though. I was saying I'm just saying
fair enough.
I'm just saying the whole like thing of the fight
as a war.
Just as like one of those fights is just like when it comes down to like who won or lost doesn't really matter. It's not where you're like, it's not the big memorable part. It's just like that fucking event and how that went down is so like, I mean, you both won. Won.
I felt like it almost could have been scored a draw. I was kind of, when they were announcing, I was like,
I would have preferred a draw over, a draw over Zhang, but I mean, whatever. Like, doesn't matter.
No, I mean, it's, whatever.
That fight was awesome regardless.
Either way, that was crazy. What a pace for 5 rounds. And Zhang having that, it looked like, I think DC mentioned it too, she kind of did have a second win in that fifth, like late 4th, 5th round. Because, third round, Joanna was like really picking up and getting ahead. And like Joanna was just all volume that fight and accurate too. Like she was touching Zhang with everything she threw pretty well. And a lot of low kicks. And I think those were like helped her out quite a bit with just keeping Zhang from just sitting down and unloading on her. And slowing her down a little bit. But, what a pace for 5 rounds. Like, no question. They're both just in fucking tremendous shape. Which people were thinking, like, oh, Zhang's never been past the 3rd and this and that.
Mm-hmm. And Joanna's always at the fucking beach taking ass pics. So they're
taking ass pics. But definitely a few 25-minute fights for Joanna anyways. So, at least there was a reference for it. Whereas Zhang, it's like...
She's been at the gym she's been at the beach quite a bit. So I don't know if she's got that kind of cardio.
Yeah, fucking...
I actually...
Both got out of the hospital anyways with no fucking significant injuries, which is good, and...
Well, Joanna's fucking head grew 3 times the size, but...
3 times that night, yeah. But I don't know, that's interesting where that division's at now, too, because, they went through a war, so you can't imagine Zhang's going to want to fight for, like... Who knows? She's an animal. She might fight in 4 months or something, but you'd think, like, 6 or so, and... Dana mentioned last night too. Tatiana Suarez has got like some neck injuries.
She's been dealing with she's been dealing with some wild shit.
Yeah, I remember even like Food Truck Diaries. There was
she's been dealing with some wild shit forever. And honestly, it looks like she might not even like. I hope she figures it out, but it looks like she might like so much shit that just keeps coming up and like deal with this and there's another thing. Like it might fucking just be like it might. Hopefully not, but like it might just end up being her career is just fucking her just trying to fight injuries and she never really gets to kind of get into it.
Going that cane route. Like later on it just becomes a fucking have that rise and it's tough, but that's like what happened last night is best case scenario for her, because both of those two like look to be at the top of the division now and they're both gonna need a long time off, right? Like neither of them is gonna be able to fight for like at least 6 months, so at least there's a break there, so it's not like just because Tatiana hasn't fought in a while, like they can't really just catapult her because it's like the top 2 right now are going to be out for a while. Yeah. At least it gives her a bit of time anyways to get her body right and everything. And maybe just, she could even get title shot right after. I wouldn't be surprised, It makes sense. I don't know if they want to do the Joanna rematch, like right away or what. Obviously it'd still be like probably like 5-6 months, but
it'll be a long time. They probably won't do a rematch, man. Honestly, in between that time we have Rose Andrade again. So if Rose comes in, puts on a fucking great performance against Andrade, puts her away, whatever, then we got Rose right back in there if she wants to.
No doubt, but then what if Andrade puts Rose on her head again or some shit, and then you're just like,
okay, well,
that just becomes like question marks again, if it goes that way, then definitely it's tougher, but it's still up in the air. At least Tatiana's got a bit of time anyways to
but holy fuck, what a goddamn fucking amazing fight. And I love watching shit like that, and when it just goes so fucking well for both of them, like I mean, like it's so much adversity, they power through, they're fucking just fought right till the end, and holy shit, I mean, just both of them looked fucked, but it was awesome. Like when they just like, because like fuck man, they just did that for like just for the enjoyment of other people. If you boil it down, like they train and everything, and it's just like their practice and that's what they do for their life, but then they fight professionally for entertainment. And so like they just went through 25 minutes of fucking hell in front of everybody, just getting just like it's at the
that's where the paycheck
level
comes from, it's like they love the sport and love doing that shit, but nobody's gonna love like the next couple days after fucking
Man, the next couple days they're gonna be fucking roughed up for a little while.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. After the swelling goes down, all that shit goes away. You start to come back, but. Yeah, that's a rough one. I mean,
it's just so fucking great.
Yeah, it's badass.
It's just so great. They just do that for just like the enjoyment of the world. They're just like, yeah, well, you know, it was 25 minutes of my life. Sure, I got fucking my body destroyed, but
yeah, that's the definition of leaving a piece of yourself in there.
Yeah, literally, yeah. Mm-hmm. You just take on a year's worth of fucking abuse to just in a 20-foot, just like, whatever. Might as well make this a fucking acute injury.
Yep. So great night of fights, and we have nothing else to talk about, and
we actually have one more fight.
No, we don't. Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. No, there's a fight. No, that's how that ended, and it was great.
No. What I wanted to talk to you about was the Whitmire, the cancellation.
Okay, good. Yeah. I want to bring
that was a big one I wanted to get to, so I waited until the end for that one. I mean, God, what a fucking disaster, huh?
Yeah, I just wonder what the numbers would have looked like on this card if
probably lost 200 250k buys on that when that one falls through the day before falls through because of a weight cut. That's
and nobody's buying that shit in advance, so tough.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you had to be fucking just sitting there sweating. You just put $70 of your rent money in for the fight so you can fucking watch Whitmire get in there, and then you're just sitting there watching the weigh-ins, and you see her come in like a goddamn ghost, and you're like, oh no, yeah, she might not make it. And then there you go, $70 down the drain. But all right, let's talk.
Yeah, it's
all right. So main event. I mean, like, I don't even know why it's like it's. I mean, come on, sure, it's hard. Yeah, like we talked about, it's hard to fucking perform after that, up to everyone's standards after that kind of shit. And just because, and especially with the expectations so high, like all that kind of shit, it's just like, man, I mean, I honestly, I was on the edge of my seat the entire time just because I didn't know what the fuck was about to happen in the next few seconds. But for people that were just like, I was promised a fucking brawl, what is this? They're just like, it's boring as shit. I was like, I don't know. I was waiting for some shit to go down that entire time. So, I mean, it is what it is, but it's not like I was sitting there fucking bored.
No, I mean, that's the thing. It's UL's fights are kind of like, he's rare in that it's like watching like heavyweights fight. You know, it's kind of like, if they have any gas left in the tank, there's always a threat. You know, it's always entertaining until the last minute, like a Derek Lewis or somebody.
Yeah.
Shit like that, where it's always like, oh fuck. But if he connects on something, like, this could change real quick. So yeah, it was definitely like a fucking like just, oh shit.
Yeah, you're just sitting there waiting. You're just like, oh, and especially with Izzy too. He's quick as fuck, and you never know when he can get her, like, catch a read. Yeah. It's just like, so you're like, but yeah, I guess, and I mean, just, I understand whatever the fight was not up to people's expectations, whatever the fuck, and especially coming after that fight before it, but then to be like, number one, complain about a decision, and then for people to be like, Israel ran the entire fight, which is the dumbest fucking thing ever.
That's just ridiculous.
There's no, like, I mean, just literally doesn't even know that footwork exists in fighting. Yeah. Has never heard the term footwork in their life. They're just like, footwork, what's that for fags?
No, you're supposed to walk them down, man.
Yeah, fags? What, you dancing around a ring, guy? Like, what? It's just like, what are you talking about, man? Yeah, he ran. It's like, he stayed out of the way of strikes. That's kind of the goal, dude. Like,
that shit is just retarded. It's what it is. And I don't know. I thought Izzy would bring it to Yoel a bit more, but I do think it was those two overhands he ate early. Like, the first round, one hard one landed, and I think the second round there's another one or two that, like, clapped him really hard and, like, wobbled him for sure. And yeah, I think that made him a lot more cautious through the rest of the fight and made him really kind of pick his shots and just to choose to do enough. He wasn't trying to really, like, put this guy away or this and that. And
that was a smart move to do at that
exactly.
point.
He's not a contender. Like, he's not coming up looking like this is his belt. It's fucking his. Like, I don't agree, like, when people say, like, oh, the champ has to take it from him in decision. Like, but when you're fighting the champion and it's a fight like that where it's just total inactivity, it's like, yeah, by the 4th round or something, the challenger has to fucking do something. What
are we doing?
Especially when this is this 3rd title shot. The first one, I think, where he was eligible to win it even.
So not really his first title shot.
Yeah. So it's like, it's crazy.
His 3rd chance at having a first title shot, but yeah.
Yeah. But he's a gladiator, so what can you say?
I know, but I mean, yeah. But yeah, like, I mean, even I think Dana said it best at the end there. He's just like, man, because, like, yeah, once Israel took those 2 shots, he was like, fuck, hey, those were heaters, but I took them. Fuck this. I'm not going at this guy. That's his only chance of really winning. So I'm just going to stay on the outside. And then fucking Yoel did nothing to try and just like explode and get into exchanges really. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's why Dana was just like, he's like, man, like this is a guy's 3rd title shot. He's 42 years old. He knows this is his last shot. He's like, and he just wasn't taking chances. He wasn't doing anything. Yeah. So it's just like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like
first like minute and a half of the fight, he just fucking stood there with like his arms high, literally feet planted.
Just especially,
I was like, oh, as soon as that happened, I was like, oh no. Don't tell me this is how this is going to go.
And like, what fucking instincts? When the crowd is at their height, they have just seen probably the best fight that most people in that arena have ever seen in their entire life live. He decides to take all that momentum and stand in the center of the ring and piss everybody off and bring all the fucking energy down and just not move.
I don't know if he was watching this shit before him, but yeah, you
can feel the crowd though when you get in there when it's fucking that wild.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% on. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention. I don't remember noticing like how the reception was when they walked out. And I mean, Izzy's walkout was pretty dope. That was interesting. Very interesting.
That was awesome.
A little different, but yeah, it's just the circumstances and everything was what was weird for Yoel to come out like that. And you know, that's usually like not exactly how he fights. I mean, like it does happen a lot where guys will come at him, but it's usually because he does that. He just stands still and like he tried, like Izzy kept saying, he tries to lull people in, and like most of the time, pretty much all of his fights he has, and like people fall for that and just get a little too confident and then eat one of those fucking overhand lefts or eat one of those flying knees.
Yeah, then it gets wild and
then he just finished it, and that's that, and that's Yoel's fight, you know, and that's how he wins fights. But he's fighting a kickboxer at that level. It's like, obviously, Adesanya's not just going to, like, let him just... He's not going to fall for that shit.
Yeah.
That's not going to work on him, you know?
He's
just going to be patient and wait for his shot. And if it doesn't come, he's going to do enough to stay slightly ahead. But, yeah, he's not going to fucking... It's not going to come to the 4th, 5th round when he's the champion. He's not going to come to that point where he's like, I got to go after this guy. He's just... bouncing there and dancing and shit.
Yeah. He's like,
he chewed that leg up too. Let's be real. It was fucked up.
Fucked that leg up, and but that's the thing. Also, is like when people are watching that kind of fight and they're expecting some wild shit to happen, and I guess they don't not even watch the sport deep enough, but they don't even understand. I guess, I don't know. Might be a knowledge thing, might be just haven't like watched that long, but what you don't know that fucking is just like, man, that's a significant strike. Him fucking smashing his knee, like that counts as a significant strike, and that's doing damage. Like it's a significant strike's not just getting punched in the face. It's like all this shit that he's doing, attacking the body, attacking everywhere. Yeah. Like just getting punched in the head doesn't mean like that's not the end all be all. Just like, oh, no, I know that's the fun thing to jump about, but
no, this isn't like 2005 or whatever the fuck. Like Cecil Peoples as a judge, that dude, he used to say fucking, he's like, leg kicks don't win fights, and just would fucking just ignore that. And it's like, no, that's not where we're at anymore. You know, it's like leg kicks definitely do work. And I don't know, even at like the post fight presser, like Yoel was up and they're like, well, what about the damage on your leg? I'm like, he's dancing and shit. It's like, dude, okay, but it's not today. It's tomorrow and the day after that leg is fucked up. Like, it's not the day of. If you eat a bunch of low kicks like that, it's fucking the next day or two that it really
also probably just got a fucking
straight,
just a immediate cortisone shot in the back of the fucking venue.
Probably
juice that knee up. It's like, all right, let's just get ahead of the problem.
Just some fucking good Cuban water in his system, get it pumping again.
Get some electrolytes in there. All right, well, those are the fights. So we will take a quick little break, and then there's a few other things that went down over the weekend. Yeah, and there was some fun things happened. Some real good fun.
Just
everyone was on their best behavior this weekend in the UFC.
Everyone was, you know. Yeah, it's International Women's Day, so everybody's just being good and being honest and
yeah, that's really all you can ask. Mind, so when we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit of fucking Caulo Pasta. Caulo Pasta.
Yeah, Caulo Pasta.
Caulo Pasta. There you go. Okay, that works. Caulo Pasta. Mr. Brian Ortega, the model beauty himself, and the
Modelo Butte.
A guy by the name of Islam Makhachev. He had some fun over the weekend as well. And then maybe we'll
couple hot takes.
Sprinkle in a few other things. He went full fucking Russian Stephen A. Smith on everyone and dropped quite a hot take. Yeah. And we'll get to that right after the break.
He went Russian Papa John on everybody.
All right, we're back, and let's get fucking right into it. So, I guess we can start off with, what did I say we were gonna go first? I
don't know. We don't. Well, obviously the big one was kind of the, a certain fella who happens to train with Khabib.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can start off with that one.
Might as well.
Start off with the heater. So, if you guys don't know, there's a man that trains with Khabib, and you know what? He's been talked about recently in the featherweight division.
Featherweight. I think he's lightweight, isn't he?
Is he? Okay.
Maybe.
And,
he's lightweight. Yeah.
And so anyway, people in that area of Dagestan, Russia, they have been known to not have the most. I mean, and Jesus, coming on International Women's Day, that's not great timing, but
yeah,
they've had some interesting views on women and
I mean, with a name like Islam,
hey, don't put down the whole Islamic community. How dare you?
No, but there's things.
Okay,
there's certain beliefs.
So Islam Makhachev's who we're talking about, and he decided to fire off this beautiful tweet. Right after one of the greatest, not only women's mixed martial arts fights anybody has ever seen, but one of the greatest mixed martial arts fights anybody has seen. An incredible fight, probably a top 10 fight of all time. And he decides to fire off this gem. This is not a women's sport.
I think that was
with the face palm emoji.
Yeah.
And okay, I would like to commend him on using the yellow emoji, so it was completely raceless and not offending any race.
Yeah, so Islam's definitely not racist.
Definitely not racist. I'd like to put that on record number one.
Yeah, just sexist. So So
that's debatable. You could definitely.
Okay. Well, let's go with that. Sure.
You can definitely argue against it.
Okay. How would you go about that?
How'd you go about it?
How would you? Okay. You're Ali Abdelaziz at this point. How would you turn that?
How would I turn this? Okay, so he is so pro women and he loves women and respects them so much that he did not like to see both of them in that condition and hurt. He wanted him as a provider and a man that cares about his family and his loved ones, wants to protect women at all costs. So he did not like to see two women in that condition where they seemed very injured and, just went through such a very tough time that he could have protected them from. That's what he meant by that fight.
Yeah.
By that tweet, sorry.
Now, that's the best possible angle to take on it, and it's just really not going to cut it. It's just really not going to cut it.
That's just complete bullshit.
It's you should have prefaced that tweet with something like that maybe first.
Ali, knowing Ali too, his fucking defense would just be like, it's life is very different in Dagestan, Russia.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. The shit I've seen.
Or just be like, bitches be bitches or something like that. That'd be a good reply as well.
You could throw some homeless guys a few bucks.
Or just push-ups, or just be like, hoes be mad. That's a good reply as well. And when Ali that's his presser. You know what? Hoes be mad. Yeah. So I don't know what to tell you.
What are you gonna do?
But holy fuck. I mean, what timing, man.
Yeah, what fucking timing. Oh my god.
To fire that off at any time is wild, but to do that right after that is fucking crazy. And especially on the next day.
Holy fuck.
The next day is International Women's Day.
I know. Well, it was at that point because it was, I think, it was well on the East Coast. It probably was already at that point.
Yeah. Oh, it was? Yeah, I guess it would have been.
It would have been because, it would have been 12:30 around the time that one was banged out. So, you know what? It was.
Time stamped, it was.
It would have been International Women's Day.
That's incredible, man. Honestly, you know what?
Good to kick it off.
Good for him for, yeah. In the opening minutes.
Just after midnight.
In the opening minutes. Dude, that's hilarious, man.
Oh my
that's
God.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. What a fucking freak. And, then, I guess Ali fucking signed into his Twitter and took it down.
Yeah, he must have pulled that shit or just got at him real quick. Like, dude, you just can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, what do you... And, like, you feel like Ali should know, like... He's been there. He's been with these guys. He should know that they're liable to fire some shit out like that.
But also, he's a fucking lunatic, man. So
he's a lunatic, but he understands. He does understand how to sell a fight or how to whatever.
Yeah, okay.
For the guys he wants to. He does understand certain things that you can and can't say.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure that wasn't an Ali approved tweet.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah. In perfect English too, man. I mean, it was. I mean, if anything, we could commend him for that as well.
Yeah.
Been working on his English, but he gets no credit for learning another language.
No, it's just kind of overshadowed by the content of the tweet. You know,
all right.
Unfortunately.
Content later. Let's get. We'll work on the content after. Let's just start getting stuff out.
Get those
there.
reps in. You know?
Yeah. Holy fuck. That was that was fucking incredible. Some of the fallback from that was just Connor fucking jumping on that, of course. Everyone just jumping on that because that's such a fucking easy one. That's they threw a fucking alley-oop with that one. That whole group that everyone loves to go back and forth with, like the fucking Connor guys and the Khabib guys, and just like hating that team. That just fucking was such too easy, man. It's like when fucking like stupid shit about Connor comes out, right? Where it's just like.
Yeah, like punching an old dude in a bar.
Yeah,
like,
that's
just being fed to Khabib. And now those are getting fired back, of course, because it's like, well, fucking, you know, you did dumb shit too.
Yeah.
It's like, well, your shit was dumber.
Yeah.
It's like, well, guys.
Just literally
I don't know.
And that's what fucking MMA Twitter has come down to at this point. Especially with that, like, that's what actually the worst thing that came from that Conor and Khabib fight was the fucking, like, underground community of MMA Twitter that came up that is just fucking people that are just the battle of the idiots, just going back and forth, just like, well, fucking he did this that was stupid. It's just like, well, fucking look what he just did, that was so fucking stupid. And they just argue back and forth. It's like, who's dumber? It's like Mick Tapper. It's like, oh, Khabib hates women. And they just go back and forth daily.
Dude, every tweet either one of them puts out is so funny going through replies, because it'll be like something of Connor punching an old man, then it'll be like Khabib making some homeless guy do push-ups, and then it'll be fucking like whatever, some bullshit about Connor, like Khabib fucking with his wife.
Then there's be a picture of tiramisu.
It just evolves. It devolves into this whole fucking
it gets so fucking wild, man. It's crazy. It's so funny because then and then it's just like kind of clouding the whole thing, because then there's like people that actually talk real MMA on there and like want to discuss it, but then it just gets flooded and just destroyed.
Not the place.
But now where they fucking have ruined that.
I know it really is like now where, because it's just been fucking, I don't know. I just know it's not the place. Yeah. Fucking, it just turns into fucking McTapper and fucking just pictures of Connor like struggling and Khabib knocking down Connor, and then photoshops of Connor like fucking putting Khabib away, like just like stop running from the rematch. Like,
so crazy, man. It's fucking. I mean, God bless those guys. I mean, at least they're putting their effort into that and not into fucking trying to figure out how to acquire a gun. I'm fucking fine with it.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, this has been it's been the biggest exchange between those two since like the original like shit show. Like, I don't know if this is gonna keep going. Like, it is like, I mean, they're still firing back and forth at this point. I think even like an hour or two ago, like, there's still shit coming out. So I hope it doesn't go back to the way it was when Connor probably had a few whiskeys and fucking he started really lighting up Khabib, and fucking Khabib did not They got into the whole fucking your wife's a towel mate, and then fucking we got. Yeah, it got pretty ugly. It got pretty ugly the first one.
So fucking great.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's talk about our boy. Well, actually, maybe he's more so my boy than he is yours. But I'm a big fucking. I like Ortega quite a bit.
Yeah, no, I'm a big zombie guy. You know that. So
yeah. Well, I like zombie as well. It's not. It's not a one or the other for me. I'm just saying I'm a big Ortega guy.
I'm just saying you're more Ortega than zombie. I'm a little more zombie than Ortega, you know.
I'm pretty much mostly indifferent. Yeah.
I'm like heavier zombie. Like zombie was the dude who like that was like one of the first MMA fights I watched where I was like, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just throwing my bias on the table right now. Yeah. That's just what it is. And Ortega's dope though.
I'm pretty indifferent. Big fan of both. So we had I guess we had an incident, which is hilarious because it didn't come out till after. And before we get into it, I would like to preface this for Ortega. Come on, we've all gotten together with a couple of friends and watched the fights, and sometimes you get a little too rowdy before the co-main and the main event, and sometimes you miss the event. You get a little too drunk, you know. You get a little.
Yeah, it happens, you know.
And the next thing you know, you shove your best friend's dad, and you got to go to bed, and then
they're just handing you free Modelos.
Yeah,
and it's just you don't, you just keep putting them away.
So what I'm just saying is we've all been there. Mm-hmm. Okay, now I'll pass it over to you to kind of explain the situation. I imagine you've done some reading on the event.
We done a little bit. So what we know, anyways, which I find crazy, is that there was no video of the actual incident.
Right.
I was waiting this morning because I figured like somebody was just hammered last night and would like find it on their phone this morning, like they recorded or some shit. They would get put up, but there was no actual video. I don't think up to this point that's come out of the actual altercation. And at first I heard it was like Ortega slapped Jay Park or something, and then Dana was saying that punches were thrown. So I don't know if that was after the initial slap or like what really went down. It's hard to say at this point, but we do know Ortega got hauled out of there before the co-main because he was obviously acting up a little bit.
We've been there.
Modelo's
on the house.
The thing is though is fucking Ortega chose to slap Zombie's translator. Yeah. This pop music star, which is
such a weird move. So I guess I was seeing that Korean Zombie had went or fucking I guess whatever, call him Korean Zombie. I always find that weird even though his name's fucking Chance Jung, but
he's just a zombie.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, he's the only fighter where when they actually when they have their names,
it just says zombie.
Yeah, it's like Korean Zombie.
Yeah. But okay, I found it. So what I had heard is that he had went to the bathroom when this all went down.
Yeah, he was gone. Zombie wasn't even there when Ortega went out.
So I guess he was there with them the whole time, whatever, they're watching the fights together. Yeah. Zombie leaves for whatever reason.
Ortega didn't say anything to him the whole night up until that point too.
Yeah.
He was just sitting there and apparently, there was no exchanges. Zombie was like, "Oh, I thought it'd be fine," and was not the case.
But you wouldn't think that you would you're leaving your fucking little K-pop buddy at the seat and he's gonna get slapped up by one of the guys in your division. That would be the last. Would be the last of your fucking worries. You should be like, "Oh, I need to be here to protect him." It's like, protect what? This recording artist, your friend?
Yeah.
Why would any of these professional fighters that you're in line to fight or have had exchanges with? Why would you think that wouldn't even be a thing to think that guy's gonna attack your friend?
Interestingly, that you were booked to fight, and a dude who had one of it was some fucking pre-fight stare down or whatever. Ortega was throwing little heart. He threw the heart, the fucking whatever the fuck, the little Korean heart of the zombie, and they were laughing and giggling. It was all fun. It was cute. It was oh, this is nice.
They were cute as fuck. I forgot about that.
Cute, remember?
That was cute as shit.
Yeah, and then that fight, it fell through. I can't remember who pulled out or.
I think Ortega got it.
Yeah, I think it was Ortega got hurt, but to end up with Ortega slapping fucking Chan's homie like that.
Yeah, so you're saying the boy threw something down on Instagram.
Yeah, right? I'll read this one out because it's a pretty wordy one.
I haven't heard this yet, so I haven't heard this yet, so I'm fucking very excited for this.
I'll get right through it. So it's just a picture of Chan and Jay Park and another fella in the middle. What's that?
Flash it over to me.
Yeah, just a picture of those two.
All right, the boys.
Some fella in the middle. I'm not quite sure who, but anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Korean Zombie MMA. Last night, you sat 10 meters away from me and Jay Park. For 2 hours, nothing happened, so I thought everything was fine. But you fucking attacked Jay Park while I went to the bathroom. Jay Park is not a professional fighter, but a musician. You slapped a civilian who merely helped translate. Even worse, you were sitting there waiting until I would be absent and attack Jay Park. It was not a fight like real men would do. What you'd have done is same as a grown-up to beat a child. You should have attacked me. If so, I would not have been upset. You are such a coward for slapping a musician, not a fighter. If you fucking plan this to fight me and to use my name because people don't remember your name anymore, then I congratulate you, it worked. I will fight you and I will knock you out and your fucking face will be bloody. Now your fucking face stays in my mind. I will fuck you up in the cage. I hope you won't run away from me again.
Gangster. Also, why did he have to do his fucking boy Jay Park like that? This is the equivalent of an adult fighting a child. Hey, come on, don't do your boy Park like that.
Dude, that's not even a fair comparison. I would actually give a child a better shot against just an average-ass adult than Jay Park against fucking Ortega. It's actually an understatement.
I'm just saying, but that's so fucking... He just throws his boy... It's his boy.
Not really, dude. This was probably a Jay Park's work, though. He probably put this out. I'm sure he translated he's his translator. Yeah. So I'm sure he was went over this and fucking they worked it out together.
Still,
I mean, it's not really, dude. That's just some stupid male ego shit. You're saying he can't fight? Obviously he can. It's a fucking jiu-jitsu black belt. He's at the top of the UFC.
It's not that deep. I'm just saying, fucking your boy. You'll fucking be you might as well have just beaten on a fucking. You might as well have beaten on a fucking 4-year-old girl.
He said it was an adult beating. It was like an adult beating on a child.
Yeah, come on.
Which it is. It basically is because it's Jay Park. What the fuck's he gonna do? Is he gonna throw hands back at Ortega? No, he's not fucking retarded.
No, you should have shot a double.
Yeah, something. At least there would have been time. Maybe they would have broken up before trying.
Exactly. Fucking fire a double. They'll throw hands.
Nah, it's kind of just some masculinity shit.
Dude, it wasn't even that deep. You took it somewhere I wasn't even trying to go.
Nah, fair enough. But no, that's even an understatement. An adult fighting a child. That's a fucking. That's
just saying, if one of my boys got fucking punked, it would be come on, well, you slut, you might as well have hit a girl. Just fuck, don't just be oh, you're real tough guy.
Easy there, Islam. Let's fucking
fucking International Women's Day. I wanted to get them involved. Leave me alone.
It's a funny way to put it, but I mean, it's even a bit of an understatement.
All right.
It's fucking
enough going after Jay Park. All right, he's a good guy.
It's a wild one. I'm sure he's a good guy. I'm sure amongst other dudes, just from being around Korean Zombies,
dude,
probably a better fighter.
Listen to this fucking guy, man. This guy does fucking everything. This is the guy. Do you know how?
Yeah, he's a goddamn star,
dude.
Fucking
powerful Jay Park is, and fucking Ortega thinks he's gonna roll up. Listen to this, guys. Listen to what this guy does for a living. This is his description of him. Jay Park is a Korean American rapper, singer, songwriter, record producer. Dancer, choreography, entrepreneur, actor, member of the Seattle-based B-Boy crew, Art of Movement, and founder and CEO of the independent hip-hop record labels AOMG and Higher Music. This
guy killing it. He's just fucking killing it.
He's hey, do you need something done? Yeah, okay, I'm also that.
Yeah.
This guy's got 15 titles for what he does for a job. This
guy's not trying to fuck around, get slapped by some professional fighter. He doesn't need that.
It's he's like, no, I got enough going on. It's like somebody just fucking slapping up Jay-Z, just a guy that just fucking just has done everything.
Dude, it's slapping up Bieber. It's just come on.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
It's this kid's just fucking he's doing the goddamn work.
Yeah.
He's doing it.
It's hilarious. Oh my God.
Why are you doing that?
Yeah, it's a rough move by Ortega.
This young little fucking K-pop star, killing it.
Slapping a little fucking Korean twank.
Yeah.
How dare you?
What the fuck is that all about? So, I guess there was a police report was filed. I saw some shit about that earlier. So
I guess we'll see. Man. I'm
glad it was because I want to hear exactly how the fuck it went down.
Yeah.
I want to know what.
But I guess so because there's certain things when little scuffles happen at fighting things, and you when you hear there's fighters and people that train, you're just whatever. Somebody files something, you're stupid. But this guy, this is just a person there watching the fights. If you got fucking slapped by one of the fighters for no reason, I would understand if you were just I just got the guy just fucking walked up to me and fucking hit me in the face. So I'm not a fighter here, dude. I was just watching the fight. So
Oh yeah, no.
That one makes sense.
Oh, 100%. No, I'm not. I was definitely not saying that. 100%.
I wasn't saying you were saying that.
No, fair enough. I didn't know if if that was you were getting at, but no, it's 100%. He's good. Yeah, say something, cause fucking what the fuck, Ortega? Like that's the wackest shit.
Yeah, it's a wild move.
Attacking somebody he's the zombies with, like. Like for what? Like he's the fucking translator. It's
dude,
like,
I'm telling you, he got fucking a little too drunk.
He must have been fucking pretty. I don't know. It's hard. Yeah, I want to give him that benefit. I hope he was fucking decently tuned, because that sucks if that's just fucking what Ortega.
You know what he should do? He should just tweet, "I'm dropping Modella as a sponsor." Modelo is a sponsor.
Rick is my sponsor now.
Just joins the AA. Yeah, just gets sponsored by Alcoholics Anonymous. Just this weird Christian guy that goes everywhere with him now. Just fucking. That'd be a good move. That'd be the John Jones move.
Yeah, I think Korean Zombie slaps him.
Yeah, Korean Zombie slaps the priest.
Slaps the sponsor.
Oh, dude, I wish. Fuck. I fucking wish. That'd be awesome.
What a weird fucking event to just be going on the side.
Yeah.
Right before like that whole co-main fight kicks off. Fuck. Yeah. That was like as Ioana was walking out, he got pulled.
That fucking fighter section for that event was wild.
It was weird.
Everybody was there.
Dude, everybody, but the placement was very strange. So they had Paulo Costa sitting next to, was it Dan Hooker or Volkanovski? He was next to one of Israel's boys, and either Dan or Volk was sitting behind him. I can't remember which. I think Volk was behind and Dan was sitting right next to Paulo Costa, which was just kind of weird.
Why?
I have no fucking idea.
Is that confirmed? You like...
No, check. If you watch I
guess that'd be tough to even.
No, because I saw it and I was like,
"What the fuck are they doing here?
What are they doing here?" And then they had they had Ortega and Zombie sitting in the same section, like fairly close, and
fucking
weird.
Are they trying to create more shit, or what's going on?
Yeah, they're like trying to stir some shit up, which is weird. You know, especially with the whole Khabib Conor thing. It's like since then they've been crazy. With guys like coming out of the cage or like that shit doesn't happen anymore.
Well, that was the UFC's 9/11 when that happened. Yeah, that was so since then it's just like, all right, we're doing shit different.
We got chased.
Yeah, just like we can't be having that.
Yeah, we can't be having. Yeah, even like Paulo Costa tried to hop the barrier last night. He did. Yeah,
and he got escorted out immediately.
Yeah, they pulled him out and
then Costa was in the fucking press conference afterwards with Dana. It's just like, did you see him? He got fucking wild. He hopped on the barrier. It's like, they fucking get him out of here. The Costa's like, no, it didn't happen quite like that. It's just like, what?
Yeah, he's like, look at this fucking guy. Yeah, and he goes, and he's like, and Waleed, he's like, I have to say anything. That guy's crazy. Like, yeah. Yeah, him and Waleed side by side, just fucking shouting.
Yeah, Volkanovski was right beside him.
Yeah, people, you can't do that.
I got the GIF up right here.
Yeah, okay, Volk's right beside him, and you can't see, but Dan Hooker is sitting behind him too.
To the left there.
Yeah, off to the left, I think a little bit. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
I know. I saw that and I was like, that's fucking strange, dude. Like, and they had a bunch. Yeah, Henry was there with and who the fuck was sitting by him? I can't remember. There was a couple other fighters that were like looking like they that might fight each other, and they were just like real close by. So it is interesting. It was interesting how they set that whole fighter section up. Definitely a fascinating one.
Yeah, but that it doesn't make sense. Like, I mean, you say interesting, but that doesn't even make sense why that would be the case. Like, why?
That's what I'm saying.
It's not like that happened accidentally.
No,
it can't happen accidentally.
No, that's what I'm saying is interesting, because after you have this whole fucking Conor Khabib issue, and they're like, we don't want anything like that again with guys and with teammates attacking fucking fighters like Zubaira fucking throwing at Conor and Khabib jumping at Danis. No, we don't want wouldn't you think that you would separate the teammates from their teammate who's fighting, who the guy instead of sitting him right next to his next opponent?
It's so
it's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Fucking
at
weird.
all. Holy shit. All right. Well, that's fucking interesting.
Yeah, Carbo Pasta.
Okay, well, while we're
Carbo
here,
Pasta
fucking,
there.
Carbo Pasta. Holy shit, did the boy look thick?
Yeah, he was
thick, dude.
Necked up.
Fuck, yeah. Fucking guy had
necklace.
A neck, man.
or just a complete lack thereof.
I guess.
It's just all connected into his fucking head.
Well, I guess because his traps are so fucking large that it's just like,
there's no.
His neck and his traps actually connected, and
there's no
thickness, man.
Down with the thickness.
How hilarious though! Still balls on him to show up in a fucking shirt like that, like swollen, and to fucking just still sit there and just be like, "Yeah, I'm ready for you, bitch." He's like, No, not right now. You're not. I was like, you look like you've been on your ass for a bit.
Yeah, you might be ready for like a fucking 205 fight, but I don't know about middleweight right now.
You might be ready to fucking crush a buffet. I don't know about.
You might obliterate a buffet. Yeah,
that's what you look ready for.
Yeah,
you look like you've been in training camp for fucking King's Buffet.
Been fucking in training to go to the Mandarin and fucking just light that thing up.
Holy
man,
shit!
He's so huge. Yeah, that was crazy, dude. I don't even
that pic like that. I'll give it to him. That one picture was very unflattering. He didn't look that bad. On, but still thick.
But the they kept hitting hitting him with funny angles, like where they'd be on the side. And you just see
he would have to turn.
You just had
You'd have to turn and gather all here.
Yeah, because when it was on the side, like you didn't really know where his neck kind of met his head. It was just fucking all clean. Carbo Pasta, man, fucking
incredible. I fucking thick. I loved that.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Was there anything else? Anything else from the weekend? I think that might be.
That was it. Another fun one was just the red corner sweeping the night.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Not really much.
I guess that had never happened before. Eh?
It hasn't.
I'd heard that never happened before.
Oh, true. Interesting. No, I didn't even. I wasn't even sure if that. Yeah.
I just heard
I wouldn't be surprised.
I just heard one other person a couple other people say that, so I just was just like, oh yeah, that's what happened. So it might not be the case if somebody wants to take a deep dive into all MMA cards in history. And
very well
me wrong.
Then,
it's
probably one card with like 6 fights on it or something.
By all means, Go ahead.
No, that's kind of just a little fun fact on the side, you know. What else? I had another good one. Yoel averaged 3.6 strikes thrown per minute. I thought that was a pretty fun one. I didn't get to that when we were talking about Izzy Yoel, but 3.6 thrown. Not landed, not
strikes. Yeah, strikes. That's all. Yeah. That's everything. Yeah,
that's all of them.
Yeah. Well, that first.
But he won the fight, so fuck you. I don't know.
Man,
Izzy's running.
Fuck, we're just running, just running, man.
Yeah, I mean, like Israel's output wasn't like a lot higher than that, but still more.
Yeah,
more.
Yeah,
yeah.
Holy shit.
That's just an interesting one I didn't get to.
Yeah. Well, also another interesting stat was you want to outstruck Zhang in every round.
Yeah. No, dude, you look at the numbers.
Yeah.
Way more accurate.
Yeah.
Joanna was at 50%. Zhang was at 40%. But Zhang, I think Zhang threw a few more strikes total. But yeah, Joanna landed. She
more
landed
strikes total, but her percentage was low. No, because I think Joanna threw more strikes in every round. She tied in the first round. They tied in the first round, but she had a better percentage.
Was it landed or throw? Maybe pull that up.
Significant strikes.
Pull that up real quick. I think. No, you might be right on that. I can't remember. For some reason, I thought that Zhang had more attempted and less landed, and you want to attempted less and landed more. But I will see. Just type in UFC and they have it on the wiki thing.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll just click on the fight and Yeah, so Zhang attempted more strikes. So she attempted 413 to Joanna's 370.
Yeah,
but only landed 170 to Joanna's.
Yeah, I was looking for the round by round breakdown.
True, but Zhang attempted. She actually threw more strikes, which I thought was interesting.
Oh, really?
Well, she attempted more. She threw more strikes. Yeah. She didn't land as accurately.
Yeah. Well, she didn't land,
but she threw more strikes. Yeah, she threw like. I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, I was just significant strikes per round.
Oh, landed, yeah, landed. I don't know, yeah.
Well, just significant strikes, but
no, I'm sure. Yeah, I bet Joanna did outland her the whole fight.
Every round
she landed more, but
like obviously.
But I just it looked to me like Joanna was throwing more. I thought overall, I thought
Zhang was throwing fucking more. She was just it was just all volume. I just thought that Joanna's were like in the chaos because Zhang was like throwing so much shit that Joanna would put like a 1, 2, or 3 and then just follow up with a kick.
Yeah, and she's making Zhang.
But like and just Zhang was always just firing off as many punches as she could, and that's even a double fucking credit to Joanna that like there was that many fucking shots coming her way because like Zhang was fucking swinging, man.
She was swinging,
and also it's a fucking great credit to Zhang as well for being able to put up that kind of volume. She almost threw 100 strikes a round.
Yeah,
I mean, holy
unreal.
shit!
Yeah, keep that up for 5 and.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's
one day they'll get to fucking Colby's level. I mean, maybe Joanna should have stuck with him as a training partner, and maybe her fucking volume could have been up that high.
Yeah. You know, I think Colby kind of burned that bridge at this point, but...
well, that's a detriment to Joanna, so she doesn't get to learn from the fucking master.
She can't fall back and be in Colby's videos now, so unfortunately...
That was a hilarious video. You saw it?
Yeah, that was funny.
I mean, this fucking guy, man. He just...
fucking,
Interesting. That was probably one of the only videos that he's made where it wasn't like it was just like okay, he actually did a pretty decent video here.
Yeah,
like he didn't stumble on any words, which you can't always ask for in his videos.
No. He's only got so many attempts with his Instagram models around, you know. They're gonna be trying to
they're by the hour.
So he's got a couple shots.
They're by the hour. Then we got fucking production issues. We got
you gotta get those words right.
The lighting guys that showed up. We got fucking 5 minutes to bag this up.
And he's no Chelsea son, and let's be real.
Yeah.
He's got to work on that.
Oh god,
let's work for it. So
all right, well that was a fun little wrap up. That's it. So that was UFC 248 recap, and a lot of fun that was. That was a fun fucking weekend. We got about another goddamn 4 more weeks, and then a break. But still, we got a lot more coming up. So we'll preview one later in the week. I think we got the boy Lee and Oliveira.
Yeah, that's a fun one. That whole main card on that fight night.
The whole card's nice. Sick. So we'll talk that shit on Wednesday, and we'll get that up. We'll get that up probably Thursday. So
you tell me, yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, we'll get that up Thursday, but this one will be out tomorrow. So Monday, Thursday. If you see this on YouTube or wherever the fuck you see it, podcast, wherever you get those shits as well. And then maybe some social media posts will happen. We'll see how much fucking work I actually get done. Oh, fun. All right. All right. We'll see you guys on Thursday. Peace, bitch.